Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So this video, I'm going to talk about how a woman will never chase you if you ignore her. Never. It's not going to happen. It's not. I'm sorry. Like, somebody sent me a link to a video of this girl talking about, if you ignore the girl or act like you don't care, that's going to get her to chase you. I've heard other people say, if you ignore the chick, she's going to chase you and all this other stuff, right? Now, let's talk about why would you even ignore a chick in the first place, right? One reason why you would ignore a chick is because you're just not interested in her, right? So if you're not interested in her, it doesn't really matter if she's chasing you because you're ignoring her because you don't care, because you're not interested, right? But the reason that I'm hearing is that, guys will ignore a chick because you want the girl to chase, so you're purposely ignoring to get her to chase you, right? So keyword is you're purposely doing this. Now, what does it even mean for a woman to chase you, right? Because some guys, they think that when you talk about, wait for the woman to chase you or whatever it is, or get women to chase you, when a woman chases you, it's more so about her trying to get at you. You understand what I'm saying? Even more so than you trying to get at her. So a woman chasing you would be, let's say, for example, you meet a girl, y'all exchange numbers, and you hit her up, right? And you set up a time for y'all to hook up or to go on a date or whatever it is. Then after y'all hook up or you go on a date or whatever, you notice that she's hitting you up more. She's like texting you, calling you, trying to see what's up and all this other stuff. So that's a woman chasing you, right? But see, this is the thing. If a woman is chasing you, right? That means that she has interest in you. Now, if you're saying, I want to get a woman to chase me, and so I'm going to ignore her so that she can chase me, basically what you're saying is the woman isn't chasing you. That means her interest is low, right? Or she has no interest. Because a woman has to have interest in you to chase you. But if her interest is, low, or she has no interest, then that means that she's not chasing you. So you saying, I'm purposely trying to ignore this chick so that she will end up chasing me, that statement basically means that she isn't chasing you in the first place, which is why you think you need to ignore her to get her to chase, right? But she's not chasing because she's not interested, because if she was interested, she would be chasing, right? See, since you feel that you have to ignore her to get her to chase, what does that say about her interest level? What does that say about her? That's saying that she isn't really that interested in you in the first place. And again, a woman, she's going to chase you automatically if she's feeling you. See, and this is what you have to understand when I say a woman will never chase you if you ignore her. What I mean is, if you ignore her to get her to chase, and she does start chasing, she's not chasing you. She's chasing your validation. That's it. It's not you. She don't care about you. You could be a whole nother guy doing the same exact thing, and she's going to just be chasing the validation. The guy doesn't matter, because if the guy mattered, she would have been automatically chasing that guy. See, again, if the woman is actually chasing you, that means that will automatically happen as a natural progression when you and her are interacting with each other. But if you're dealing with a girl, and let's say, for example, she, y'all went out maybe on a date or two or some shit, and then, she's not really being as responsive, and you're like, oh, well, let me, ignore her to get her to chase. Now, again, if she has no interest, she's not going to hit you up. Now, if she starts to quote unquote chase you, right? That means that she's chasing your validation. She just wants a guy, any guy, to give her that attention. And you're that guy at the moment. You understand what I'm saying? So it could be any dude. So it's not you that she wants the attention that you're giving her. Because then what's going to happen is that she's quote unquote chasing you, right? And then let's say she's hitting you up, and then you hit her back up, and you're like, yeah, let's hang out. Let's do something. Right? Now she might hang out with you again, but then after that, when you try to hit her up again, she's, on some bullshit. She's being flaky. She's being unresponsive because she didn't want you. She wanted the validation. Now, you could probably start the process over again by ignoring her. And then you're ignoring her, and then all of a sudden she hits you back up. Hey, what's up? And you're like, hey, what's going on? And you try to set something up again. And then maybe this time you set something up, and then the day when you're supposed to hang out, she flakes on you. Because she's not really interested in you. She's just interested in your validation. I remember I never forget this shit. I was in North Carolina at the time, and Miles was living out there. So I was visiting him and shit. We chilling or whatever. And we were at this like bar or something like that. And I'm talking to this girl, and we're having a conversation. And she's talking about some dude. And she's like, oh, I can't believe this guy hasn't called me. This sucks. Like, what's wrong with him? Blah, blah, blah. Right? So I said, damn, you sound like you really like this motherfucker. Right? And she's like, no, actually, I don't. She's like, I just want him to want me. You understand what I'm saying? She just wanted him to want her. So what happened was that she ended up, hitting him up and doing all this other shit, like trying to holler at him. But she doesn't want him. She just wants him to want her. You understand? Because if she actually wanted him, she would have been chasing him in the first place. You understand? There would be no need for the guy to ignore her to get her to chase, because she would have automatically been chasing in the first place. You understand? The fact that you need to ignore or feel you need to ignore to get her to, come back to you or to fuck with you, that within itself is telling you she's not really feeling you in the first place. See, a lot of these women, what'll happen is that they have low self-esteem and they're insecure. So they have this the thought process of, oh, I want what I can't have. So they may start to think they can't have you because you're ignoring them, meaning they're thinking, okay, well, maybe he's moving on. And then that's when they chase, but they want to get back at you so that you can show interest, so that they can use you for the attention, so that they can validate themselves, and then they just do away with you. Right? And so what happens is that in certain situations, you'll get maybe a duration of time. Maybe, you get one more date or one more hookup or, two more interactions or whatever, a few interactions, but it's usually short-lived because she's not really that into you. She was just into seeing if you were still into her. You understand? So the ignoring of her doesn't make her like you more, doesn't make her want you more. It just makes her want your attention, not you. She doesn't want you. You understand what I'm saying? She don't want you. She just wants you to want her. So this is what I'm saying, where, you know, a woman will never chase you if you ignore her. She's chasing your validation. That's it. And if you're playing these types of games, you feel what I'm saying? That also reflects on how you see yourself and you know, what you think about yourself. Because why would you be wasting time purposely trying to ignore a chick to get her to want to fuck with you? That's sick. You understand what I'm saying? That's sick. And then why would you want a woman who's only trying to fuck with you once you're ignoring her? She's also sick. You understand what I'm saying? Like I wrote a status on my on my Facebook the other day. Let me see if I could you know, find this shit, because it's funny. I wrote this status and I said, if you're the type of person who always wants what they can't have, that means you're insecure. For example, in the dating game, if you keep chasing someone who isn't showing you interest, that means you have issues. You're sick and you need help. Right? So these women are sick. The ones who are chasing your validation. You understand? Because they think, oh, well, I can't have him now. He may be leaving and going away. He may not want to fuck with me. Now I want to fucking chase him down and all this other shit. But they don't really want you. You understand? And she doesn't really want you, but you're doing certain things to try to get her to want you. So you're also, you know, fucking, you know, sick. You understand what I'm saying? Like, shout out to my dude, EO. I remember he was talking about this. My dude Everett Overton. I remember he talked about this once on his one of his videos. He was talking about that type of shit is a sickness. You understand what I'm saying? I totally agree with him. So don't waste your time trying to ignore some chick to get her to chase you. It's a waste of fucking time. You understand? The women who actually like you, they're gonna hit you up, they're gonna call you, they're gonna try to get at you. You understand? You do not have to ignore them for them to do that, because they automatically want to do that because their desire to fuck with you is that intense and that high. You feel what I'm saying? So cut out all of the goofy shit, guys. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.